Hi from G5. Today I'm going to be sharing another recipe with you guys. It's a recipe that I grew up eating normally on a weekly basis in South Louisiana. It's a common dish. We call it steak and gravy, and basically what it is it's a pot roast with a really delicious gravy that we serve over rice in Louisiana. So the first step is to season our beef. All I'm going to use today is some Creole 20 sachet seasoning and salt. And you want to give it a nice good covering. Today I'm going to use a little bit less than I would for my house because there's someone coming over, Bethany, who doesn't love spice, so you're welcome for this. Y'all, I ran out of Tony's. And I'm sorry, Bethany, but I'm using a new can because it wasn't enough. But don't worry, you're gonna love it. Y'all, don't forget the sides. They need some love too. All right, our roasts are seasoned. We're going to put a little bit of oil in our pan and get it nice and hot, and we're gonna sear every single side of this roast. The fronts, the backs, little skinny sides, we're going to pull it up with some tongs, but it's worth it. You want to sear every single side. All right, guys, I've got my roast all browned up, and in this pot, there's just really delicious stuff. There's brown bits that have stuck to the bottom. There's some of the fat that has rendered from the roast, and what I'm going to do is add a little bit of water. I'm going to get all those delicious brown bits off the bottom so that they can join into the gravy, and then we're going to get started with some other components. All right, I've got a little bit of water. I'm going to drop that in there. I'm going to get my whisk and just get scraping all those bits off as much as we can. All right, that's good. So now we're going to add some more liquid. My mom, I'm going to completely embarrass my mom, but I don't have any beef stock, so I'm using chicken stock. It's going to be fine though. It'll still be delicious. But definitely use beef stock if you've got some. And I'll probably just add like, I don't know, 2 cups. That's probably good. We can add more water later if we want. And then the other thing we're going to add, we're going to get this kind of heating up pretty good. And because we want a nice thick gravy, we are going to add a couple tablespoons of cornstarch. I don't think we'll need 3, but we'll add 3 just in case. I do have 2 roasts. Typically, I would probably just use 2 tablespoons. So I did 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, so I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of water. Just a second. So you want to add your cornstarch, and as it heats up, it's going to thicken that gravy a little bit. You don't want it thick, but you just want it to have a little bit of body. I think I will use all 3 tablespoons for this one. Probably add more liquid too, just because there's a lot of people that's going to be wanting this gravy. All right, guys, I'm going to show you what this looks like. Here's our gravy. Let me get my whisk and just kind of show you. See, it's not thick, but it's definitely not, sorry, it is hard to video and do this at the same time. It's not thick, but it's not thin. It's just, you know, perfect, I guess. Now we're gonna get our roasts in their nice little bath that they are gonna sit in for the next many hours. Y'all, you know what I forgot? Totally forgot about onions. So, I'm gonna get these nestled in here. I'm gonna chop up an onion, dice it up real good, and add that. Be right back. All right, y'all. Got my onion. And dice this up quick. Doesn't matter what it looks like. It's gonna add some delicious flavor. Y'all wanna see me do this in fast motion? I can do that. All right guys, my onion's all chopped up. I'm gonna turn this down because it's getting a little feisty there. Add my onions. Don't even need to saute them, just add them. Right in there, freshly chopped. All right. Now, I just have to figure a way to get this roast submerged in there. I've got so much meat in my little pot. I need a bigger pot. But all you're gonna do is you're going to put this on low and let it simmer all day for hours. Sorry y'all, last night I totally forgot to show you the finished product. But we had a great time with friends and we have leftovers, so see y'all next time.